Hello there. It is I once again, Jordan, aka Defcos, One Piece fanboy extraordinaire. So I am here today to continue reading more One Piece chapters, recent chapters that I have yet to cover on this channel. Um, so I'm going to be rereading starting from chapter 1075, and I'm not going to make any promises as far as how many chapters I'm going to read. Maybe at least two, I think. Probably at least two. Maybe more, maybe not. I'm not sure. Seems like two chapters is a good amount for a video. So maybe I'll just do two more chapters today. But maybe if I'm really into it, I'll keep on reading. I have nothing else planned for the day. I I finished drawing a page of my personal manga, which feel free to check that out over at globalcomics.com. I also posted on Instagram and on Twitter and on Threads. I'll be putting a link in the description below. If you like shonen anime and manga, then give it a shot. You might like it. I actually got shouted out on Global Comics. It was pretty cool. Global Comics actually featured my comic. It's called Rock Skipper. They featured it in. They made an article where they were talking about trending comics on the website, and the theme was martial arts. And they featured my comic in the article, and they made a tweet, and they posted it on Twitter, and they posted it on their website. So that was pretty awesome. That was a nice surprise. That happened a couple days ago, like maybe 2 days ago or something like that. Um, that was cool. That made my day for sure. Uh, so um, so I feel free to read my manga. I'm very committed to it at the moment. I'm drawing it every day. I'm pretty into it, so feel free to check that out. But that's not what we're here for today. We're here for some One Piece today, which is the series that inspires me the most. It's been inspiring me for most of my life since I was about 13 or 14 years old. I've been a One Piece fan. I'm now 36. I'm going to be 37 in December, which is insanity. I'm old. I'm an old bastard. Um, but yeah, so I guess let's just get going. Let's start reading the chapter. I'm gonna try and hold off on the cigarette smoking just because I don't know if that's a good look. Even though I do like to smoke and read One Piece. Uh, but maybe I won't today. Let's see here. Okay, so chapter 1075, Labo Phase Death Game. German 66's an Emotionless Excursion, Volume 31, The Genius Scientist Gets an Audience with the Five Elders. Okay. It's funny, I was just thinking, like, we didn't know anything about Vegapunk for the longest. Like, we knew his name, and that was pretty much it. We knew he worked for the government. We knew he was a scientist. We knew he developed the pacifistas. But we didn't know much more. We didn't know like what he looked like or anything for a very long time. And now we're getting he's prominent in the story, and he's the main character in the chapter cover the chapter covers. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, here we go. We're starting the chapter. Yeah, so Pythagoras was just in a big explosion. Okay, yeah, so I guess that's York on the camera there. he calls he calls Shaka helmet. That's so funny. He always has funny nicknames for everybody. And it's like he doesn't care to like learn people's names. If they're not like I guess for the Straw Hats he calls everybody by their name, but like any other character that he's just meeting in passing, like he doesn't bother too much to like learn their name. Luffy, that is. So Nami's just taking the jewels. We have to pass this way going back, but I don't think they do. Yeah, so everybody split up to look for Vegapunk. The camera feeds are going out one by one. Sanji. It's funny how like the running gags in One Piece, like for me at least, they just don't get old. Like Sanji always going like being all flirty with the beautiful women. That never gets old to me. Like it's part of his character. Like if you didn't do that, it would be weird. It'd be like, well, what happened to Sanji? And but it's still for comedic effect. Like it's a running gag. Will you call me your dog? Come on, you big silly. Help look for this Stella. I wonder why, like, do some of the characters, why are some of them dressed in, like, Hawaiian shirts? Like, what's that about? There's, oh, wait, so how was that York if York is with, Usopp and Lilith and Frankie? Oh, shit. How, wait, I'm confused. Um, so yeah, so I don't know why. Like it's like the style for Egghead Island is like some of them get like the futuristic outfits. They all get the boots, but some of them have the Hawaiian shirts, and it's like I wonder why Oda chose to give like Sanji and Jinbei Hawaiian shirts. So here, we see on the first panel of the page, we see Stussy, Jinbei, and Sanji. Then on the second panel of the page, we see Usopp, Lilith, York, and Frankie. But I thought York was just attacking Pythagoras and turning off all the cameras. But she's right here with the rest of them. So it's like, who was that York who did that? I don't remember what happened later. My memory is pretty poor. Like, I just read these chapters when they came out, and like I already forget what happened. Um, okay, so they come across Pythagoras. They blew his head off. So we have made a mistake in the design stage of what? Where's York? So S Snake just petrifies York, which is part of her plan. You're a Seraphim. She won't listen to orders. Oh shit! So Frankie and Lilith used the boots because they just fell from the bridge. Um, because that snake made a big explosion. She like shot a blast from her hand, and Lilith and Frankie used their boots to like uh not like fall to the ground. They use their boots to like hover over the ground, and Usopp just falls directly into the ground. We created them to be the ultimate form of humanity. As hawk as bear. Whose orders are you following? So we come back to Luffy and Zoro and Shaka. Is that gonna stop them? Good. They were going after CP02. If they're not obeying me, that would mean that Vegapunk gave them their orders. And if the downed radio and being trapped inside the barrier were all planned from the start, then someone is trying to kill us all. All right, that's it for chapter 1075. Let's do 1076. This is where my computer's going to lag and be an asshole. Okay. Okay, so we get a color spread. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool color spread. All right, 1076. Oh shit! So Mihawk does fucking Rankyaku? Isn't that what? Isn't that kick slash? Isn't that what he's doing? What the fuck? Oh no, he has the power of the dice fruit. Okay, got it. That's crazy. Oh shit. I wonder what's gonna happen with Lucci, like with CP0, like in the next chapter, like the in chapter. I guess it's 191 is the next chapter. Um, like they're gonna start heading to Elbaf soon. So is Lucci and are Lucci and Kaku gonna go with them to Elbaf? That scream was Nami. Helmet cupcakes. Oh shit. Okay, so Lucci is still like a full fledged villain. Like a lot of the time in One Piece, um, characters that are bad guys become allies. Characters that start off as like antagonists kind of end up siding with Luffy when everything is said and done. But Lucci here, he literally just says, like Luffy says, after we've stopped all four of them, you better not go after my friends and the Vegaponts. Just because you can't beat me in a fight. Got that? And then Lucci says, that's just fine with me. You're the one I mean to kill before anyone else, Straw Hat. And once you're out of the picture, know that all your friends will be dead soon after. He's still trying to fucking kill him, bro. Oh shit, Luffy goes Gear 4. Sorry, body. Oh, because he's attacking Kuma. I mean, Esper. Kong gun, 16 pistol. That's pretty sick. Lucci and Luffy teaming up. Tempest Kick, White Thunder, Purgatory Onigiri. I think Onigiri might be my favorite Zoro move, but I think um, second would be Shishi Song Song Lion Song. I love that shit. And then I love Sanjiro Panda. That shit is dope too. Zoro is so dope. He's so close to being my favorite character if it wasn't for Luffy. Zoro is my second favorite character. I pretty much like them in order. Okay, so we cut back to inside the lab. Will government intelligence agencies CP5, CP7, and CP8. Dr. Vegapunk. Base G9 has left the port. Wait, hold on. That puts the total fleet heading for Egghead at over 100 ships in total. On an island in the New World, in a bar at a little port along the coast. It's so funny. This kid is just like Luffy when he was a kid. He wants to join Shanks. What a stud. Will you help me with that, Dory and Broggy? Gabba ba ba ba. Who you gonna fight, red hair? Do you want to fight me here and now, or leave your road poneglyph and flee? Make your choice. All right, that's it for 1076. Okay. So it didn't take me that long to read those two chapters. Maybe I'll read another one. I think that's what I'm gonna do here. All right, one more. All right, so we're back. We're at the beginning of the chapter of 1077. If they're trying to kill Punk, who has the biggest brain in the entire world, they probably concluded that he must be erased, regardless of the cost to scientific progress. That's crazy, bro. Which means that something even worse than what happened then could be about to happen here now. Kong, organ gun, hand pistol, yellow lotus. Yeah, that's crazy. You think Gear 4 Luffy and Awakened Lucci would be able to take out a fucking Seraphim? Oh, he does it! One Store Style EI Death Lion song. I forgot that he did it right there. Maybe I remembered subconsciously, which is why I said that I liked that move a little while ago. I love that shit. She's song. That reminds me, they seem kind of similar to King, the guy I fought in Wano. Kaido's pirate crew had a Lunarian? Well, I don't know what he was called. He must be Albert, the test subject who escaped from Punk at Hazard with Kaido. The Seraphim are augmented with none other than his Lunarian blood. King's notable features are white hair, brown skin, black wings, flames on his back. You should have noticed sooner. Yeah, you really should have. I like this panel with Nami's ass and like right in the middle of it. She's like charging towards S Shark. It's a cool panel. Oh yeah, I remember this part. Article 1 of the Sanji Tushin. He who scares Nami gets death. Article 9 of the Sanji Tushin. He who makes Nami scream gets raw heat strike. Fucking love Sanji. I just noticed, I actually just noticed this like yesterday or the day before, that Sanji doesn't have a cigarette in the live action, which bums me out pretty bad. I don't care if you're a kid or Dream Bay, you get the death penalty. Dream Bay Jr. You're killing it, Lilith. What the fuck? She winks at them and they just laugh and blush. Love, love, mellow. So she just turns everybody to stone. Who came with you? Bam, and Shaka gets shot. Who just did that? Damn, these chapters are going fast. I think I'm gonna stop there though. Because when these videos get too long, they become harder to upload for me and my shitty computer and my lack of technological knowledge. Um, so yeah, so I think I'm gonna end the video after doing those 3 chapters. That was fun. That was fun. And I'm gonna try and like comment more on the chapters while I read them so that the videos aren't too boring. Um, but yeah, so I guess I don't have anything else to add besides read my manga. Please check out the links to my social media in the comment in the description box. Um, yeah. Okay, well, I guess that's it. All right, well, if you indeed watched me talk about One Piece for over a half an hour, thank you very much. And I will see you in the very near future. Have a good one.